See the start of the new season more clearly with sports eyewear from Norval Opticians.
Yes, David is here, and actually he's looking quite stern at the moment. I was expecting to see a much more smiling face because that was an impressive performance from Gloucester side.
I was delighted to come up somewhere as tough as this and get a win. I mean, people forget we've 12 players unavailable. We talk a lot about the depth of the squad. We know that the depth of the squad is going to be tested across the course of this season. Tonight, the players that came up did a fantastic job and came away with what is obviously in this competition a hugely important win, especially in light of the last 2 weeks.
Game management is always something that coaches and players talk about, but tonight we saw a variety of styles of play from Gloucester, which started the game posing a threat to Sale, absorbing the pressure that they were going to put on you, and then in the end field position to close the game out.
Again, we started the game as we have the last couple of games, ball in hand, very dangerous, almost creating opportunities every time we moved the ball. And then we made some mistakes. We gave away a number of penalties. We knew we couldn't really do that if we come up here, but having given away those penalties, I thought our maul defence was absolutely outstanding tonight. Sale had a number of opportunities and they've been very effective at that tactic over the course of the last couple of seasons. So we defended the maul brilliantly. Our general defence, even though they stretched us a couple of times, we worked really, really hard. And look, it was such an important win. It was such an important way for the team, with Sale coming back in that second half, to then dig in, get the momentum, get field position back, and in the end we played the game out very well.
Greg Laidlaw, well, what can you say about Greg Laidlaw?
He's been outstanding for us for the last couple of years, well, since he's arrived. His goal kicking, 16 out of 16 I think so far this season. That speaks for itself. Teams know when they play Gloucester they cannot give away penalties in their own half. And it's a huge weapon, but it's much more than that. It's his influence as captain. It's in the last 20 minutes you saw his ability to slow down the game, his ability to find field position, his ability just to allow us to run down the clock and win the game well.
We also saw tonight the idea that the team spirit built through that game. I was watching the players on the side who had come off 5 minutes before the end, and everybody was bouncing. That's such an impact on the psychology of this team, this squad.
We've never really had an issue with that team spirit, that character. We questioned it. We were questioning ourselves a little bit at the end of last year. But I think anybody who's been around the group over pre-season, the players, staff worked unbelievably hard. And probably that's why the second half against Leicester hit us all so hard, because we'd almost that first 50 minutes reflected everything we worked hard at. Last week again, glimpses, disappointed not to win the game, but tonight we came, really professional performance. Everybody throughout the whole squad contributed, and look, this is a tough place to come. I think we're the second team to win here in 12 months. Only their second defeat. So I think that's a huge statement. But again now, as we said last week, we can't dwell on it. We're now about getting ourselves ready to face the challenge, and the different challenge that will be Newcastle.
Happier bus on the way home this week though?
Yeah, the journey home will be a lot easier watching the game, knowing that we've won the game the last couple of weeks. Look, we all know they've been very frustrating. Been frustrating for a number of reasons. Frustrating, people writing us off early doors. It's not the case. This is game 3 of the season. And we're in a place we could be better, but we're happy with where we are.
We were happy watching that as well, David. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.